The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Ready?
First and 10.
Ready. Set up.
Off the play fake. Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
That's caught! And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. Still on his feet. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's a big one for the Ravens. A gain of 57 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. In motion comes Andrews. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have...
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Third and goal for Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into the end zone. The defense comes up with the coverage.
I'm just better with Lamar. It's okay.
The speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And my field goals.
Up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now return coming from the 7th. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And just a short pickup there to about the 44. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens, and he's going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. This is Henry. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Now Jackson. That'll be intercepted. He works free, right side. Inside the 20. The pick six.
Appreciate that there, bud. I saw where that was going, obviously.
And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play.
You saw that user alert there, didn't you?
It's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown.
Go ahead, pick a play, boo-boo.
Themselves completely rejuvenated.
Oh, God, I hit another field goal. Thought that was hard after watching you do it. But I've done it twice now. I'm just better with the Ravens. Baby, don't fucking touch my team again, bitch.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20.
Nowhere. Yeah, that's right. That's right, motherfucker. That's right. Bitch, quit. Bitch. Yeah, bye-bye, motherfucker.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Jacksonville. And that's not going to be returned.
And it's good. So far as fuck field goal.
And we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On red. Go, go. Rig alert, rig alert. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Hey.
Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
11. Hey, let's go. Riggs. Silver.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Red on red. 11. 30 left. Go street. Hey, Till.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence finding ETN here, catching it on the out route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And they'll run with ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Lion. Take right open.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
Go. Check smash. 30 left.
They'll try to run with ETN. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards puts him right on the doorstep, but now it'll be 4th and goal. So a decision to be made. Is this something, opening drive maybe they discussed before the game?
They had to, and that's the responsible way of getting ready for a game. You go through situations with your staff, you go through scenarios, and you read your team. If we're in this spot and we're moving the ball well, is this a time to go for it? Or is it time to be a little bit cautious? I think in this case, he feels good about his team. He should go for it.
Going for it, here's ETN. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they get in for the opening drive score, and they go for 2. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers? Who needs kickers for PATs?
Nice now.
We want them for field goals, not for PATs. They went for 2 and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. And they'll get him down.
Fuck your hit stick, bitch. Ain't shit. Hate it.
Well, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson. You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to
That's how you run, by the way, bitch.
Him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way, and then try and match his athleticism.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And the Jags are going to get it back here just past the 35.
You ain't gonna fucking go nowhere with it. Enjoy that pick while you got it. You ain't fucking going nowhere with it, bitch.
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not
Hold you,
enough time
bitch.
for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A give, running right, ETN. And some space here. Down the right sideline.
That's some stupid bullshit.
Inside the 10. Touchdown.
That's some stupid bullshit.
Travis Etienne with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jags are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Point after try forthcoming. And it's 15-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Play action. Now Jackson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Looking to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
Real quick.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Under pressure, and he will.
Yeah, sit your ass down, Lawrence. Fucking faggot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got an open man, it's Washington. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
So much for a perfect game, faggot.
Settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Henry up the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Jackson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So that, Charles, maybe the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the 3rd quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Jackson now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
They go play action with Jackson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. That's going deep for Bateman. It got his man complete. Still on his feet. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 81 yards. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At the 40.
Hey, run. Go, go, let's go. 11. It's hot.
He'll look to throw.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
19 at the 31-yard line.
Lawrence will throw.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there, and that will bring up 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third.
Second down and 3.
On red. 13, Luke. Silver.
Again, it's Lawrence.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Take right open. Hey. Go. It's hot.
Now Lawrence to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A nice gain of 21 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Go street. 11. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Dumb bitch.
Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Lawrence going to throw again. Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Parker Washington, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jaguars have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now the try here for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So it's Raven football here.
Faggot.
Got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jackson. He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I'ma do it again.
Jackson from the shotgun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Throwing is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Now back to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles. But
It's about to be a big sack, your favorite play, bitch.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And he'll just
Yeah, that's right, faggot. Throw it away, bitch.
Coach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their
You ain't getting it, bitch.
again.
On play action, Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time for Jacksonville.
You're lucky I know it's not going to let me challenge that because he wasn't fucking in, but okay.
They're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Sink right. Silver.
Now Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, 28 yards. And the Jaguars have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even 1 score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
Go suck your dad's dick, faggot.
This football game. So this will be a